What's the deal? What up, y'all? What goes on? What goes on? How is everybody doing? Hold on, I gotta turn down this music. It's too loud in my ear. There we go. There we go. What's the deal? We are live. Bitch, you're too loud on TV. I need you to tone that shit down. Tone down your rhetoric, commercial lady. Here we go. There you go. All right, how's everybody doing? We got a 30 closure coming up here in a couple of minutes. Ooh. This is an ugly range if I've ever seen one. That's disgusting. All right, well, the daily did close bullish yesterday, and we did come up to retest the all-time highs area. In my experience, the first time you come back up there, you don't really break it. You tend to find, get yourself like a double top area going. And then third, the fourth time, you'll start smashing through. See, previous all-time high. See what happened. Right. We're on the daily here right now. Look, the daily came up. The next daily did not break it. Created this double top. The next day, you smashed right the hell through. And the next tap. So, and it's happened here previously before. All-time high created. You came back up. You didn't really break that area. You kind of retested these wicks, and the next day you smashed right through. Took a few times here. Create an all-time high. Come back up, retest that area. Come back up, retest that area, and then smash it. So on my experience, it doesn't smash new all-time highs every time it comes back to it. Same thing here. This takes days, right? Come up here, double top, then later smash through. So I wasn't expecting to get smashed. I wasn't expecting the all-time highs to get smashed today. Just historically, that's what we tend to do. So if that's the case, can we come back down? Four hours bullish, 30 minutes left in the 4 hour. We could still play the range to fill it, but here's the issue with the bullish range and the wick that you're leaving right now. You're not even leaving one. It's only on the daily you're leaving one. Yeah, it's really not a wick on the 4 hour. What I was going to say is you can take probably these bottom wick buys on this first candle, but now on this second candle, you're probably looking for closures. So these are the levels we can kind of agree on. Maybe off the 5 they might be a bit different, but I think we can all agree on these levels. Just want to see what makes sense here. So we're in this 47 to 57 range, 500. It's a 100 pip range. Let's see what the market does. I obviously want to see us break out of this range on a heavy drive, but the way it's ranging right now, looking at this, nothing's telling me we're breaking out. It's telling me we're going to continue doing this until there's an indication of a breakout. For now, all I see from this is we're going to continue bouncing up and down. It's a range on every time frame, even the 4 hour, right? Because we know wicks are ranges. So how do we interpret this? We look at all these wicks and we're like, all right, this is a freaking range. And then you go down to the smaller time frame and you see candles printing side by side. You see bouncing off resistance and a support multiple times off the same one. We're in a friggin' range, right? The undisputed range. Ipso facto, we wait for an indication of volume. Oh, people at the Zoom door. What's the password? Suck your mother. How'd you know? That is the password. Come on in. Good guess. Lucky guess. Definitely a lucky guess. You cheated. Привет. Wait, no, shouldn't do that. Where's this music? There we go here. Yeah, let's see what we got going on in terms of news. You got an orange folder here and a red folder at 10, right? We spoke about this yesterday, jolts and consumer confidence. Yeah, as long as these numbers don't come out mixed. But looking at this, if the numbers come out mixed, I'm thinking more of this, right? More of this up and down movement. What do we have tomorrow? P, SGDP, that's it. It's gonna be lovely. And ooh, the ghouls come out. The ghouls come out. Yeah, yeah. Unemployment claims. On Halloween, yeah, them unemployment claims are gonna be through the roof. Ain't nobody going to work. Yeah. Chat, who's gonna be part of this statistic here? Which one of you are gonna be part of this statistic here? Be honest. Hey, what you got going on? Nothing, just trading my life story. What? Unemployment claims, bitch. Damn. All right. That's good. And on Friday? More unemployment. Oh, just like you guys. And me. We're all part of the unemployed club. Don't call the level, bro. I don't know if I can read that. What's the that's ice? Is that ice on you? I'm reporting you to ice. True. Yeah, if you don't got your papers in order and Trump wins, you better go get your shit together. Call a lawyer, call somebody. They don't do that with lawyers, right? Doctor, somebody fucking chokes on a peanut in the middle of an airplane. Is there a doctor in the house? Or is there a doctor on the plane? Right? Somebody gets pulled over on the street, dragged out of the car, beat up, put in handcuffs. No one's yelling, hey, is there a lawyer in the house? Nah. They're all yelling, stop resisting. Yeah, lawyers get no respect. I just want the political ads to stop. If you watch the sports channels, it's very rare they throw political commercials in there. Or if you just get some Netflix or like Prime. Any bias? Yes. Today we are boorish. We are boorish for now. Right here. This is our candle. It's got a big wick to fill to the right though, so I think we're going to fill this wick to the right 100%. Whatever I can do to make my life ad free. Don't drive on the 95 because all you see is billboards. Just avoid the highways, bro. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, gang. I think we got 20 minutes here for the 4-hour close, and I think that's what it's gonna be. I mean, you guys got some time. We can kind of chill out here. I'm not taking a position before the 4-hour close here. I can already see it. It ain't gonna happen. Next thing you know, 6 minutes from now, we're down here taking positions. I doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll see. As soon as I said that, 30 people left the stream. Fuck you guys, yo. About to take a trade on purpose. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Waiting on the 4-hour right now. Yes. Yankees lose because of Fat Joe? No, they lost because of Tall Judge. Fucking scrub. I think he's 1 for 17 in the playoffs. Or 1 for 17 in the series, or something like that. I don't know. I saw a stat yesterday. The Judge is 1 for 17. sweep, man. At this point, I fucking hope they get swept. They deserve to get swept. The Dodgers are the better team. They have been the better team. The better team deserves to win. The Yankees have showed nothing. I see nothing that tells me they're going to do anything tomorrow or today. They spent the money. Well, look, Dodgers spent the money too. Like, Dodgers are stacked. They're a stacked squad. Yeah, and Ohtani didn't do much yesterday. Ohtani went 0 for 3 yesterday. Yeah. Aaron Judge needs to show up tonight or it's over. Nah, Aaron is missing.
Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now?
Missing.
No Aaron, huh?
Nope.
Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Aaron.
Aaron missing. Aaron Judge is not showing up. Wicks, yesterday at 9:50, you said you won't take a position until 10, went to get water, and you were in a trade already? No, I wasn't. We took a trade after 10. Didn't we? Hold on. Let me look it up. Yeah, we took a trade after 10. It was... $10:01. The trade came yesterday at 10:01. What are you saying? 10:01, brother. You just came back at like 10:02. I told you there won't be a trade till 10, and there was a trade at 10:01. Yeah. You know, it's been good to me, UJ. The spread's low, it's been relatively predictable, at least on charts. I've had a good run on Dalian. Yeah. Yeah. I used to trade UJ. The one pair you don't want to trade is EU, because it'll take 8 weeks to move 10 pips. Yeah. Don't be trading NUT at USD. Yeah, not USD. Don't be trading that. That's one pair we don't trade. 100%. Yeah, this hourly candle's gone nowhere. The hourly looks like a doji candle. The 15's a doji candle. 30's a doji candle. Let's get an indication of some volume. But maybe we are sticking around for news. We'll see. All right. Looks in the last hour's history has showed us sell from top of the range and buy from below. When I go to replicate that, I get stopped. You can't just base your analysis just on that simple fact. There's got to be indications that the market has turned around. I don't know. Maybe at 5 a.m. here, right there, you could have looked for a sell because that was also a bearish 4-hour closure with the bearish 30 and a bearish hourly there. So you could have probably took a sell there, but then again, you've bounced off a support here and you're hitting resistance for 1, 2, 3 for the 4th time. So I probably, I don't see a trade there because chances are you might break that. Fourth knock usually opens the door. You've knocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already times, or however. This hourly candle's gone nowhere for now. We got 12 minutes. I've driven 18 hours in 3 days. Florida traffic since, nah, 18 hours in 3 days is New York traffic. Florida traffic be like, I've driven 3 days in 18 hours. That's Florida traffic. South Florida traffic's fucking crazy. I have a 15-mile drive, and that's gonna take over an hour. Bro, if you gotta drive 15 miles in Miami, if you were in Dade County and not in Broward or in Palm Beach County, bro, you would have. It's faster and cheaper and less stressful to just have a kid than drive that 15 miles. Just go start a family. Start a family, raise a kid. Turn 18 before you even get to where you're going. Tony Hinchcliffe at New York MSG rally was funny but inappropriate at the same time. He said, yeah, there's a fucking island. Did you guys know there's an island? Just an island of garbage floating out there in the Atlantic. Just following America. And then he was like, yeah, it's Puerto Rico or something like that. Yeah, I don't think it was the proper event. Like, if he was doing his own stand-up special, fine. But you're like doing a campaign speech. Why are you talking shit about Puerto Ricans? Like, it was a campaign event. It wasn't a stand-up comedy show. Loves and a lot of respect to you and every one of your viewers. Hey, W. Creed, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Creed. Trunks also. Bro, I thought you bought a new keyboard. What's going on? You told me you bought a new keyboard. Your typing got worse. You on your phone? Well, maybe you should bring the keyboard with you. That music for me is an achievement for me. It's the 15 miles. Yeah, it got him all fucked up. In a ranging market like this one, where's liquidity expected to be grabbed before driving in either direction? Outside the range. Maybe we can say this. Maybe we can say the range was here, which would make sense, right? Before we hopped onto the stream, right? So what if we look at it like this? Hold on. You've kind of just reminded me something, or kind of put me onto something. Good question. If we look at it like this, right? This makes sense too here. And now, right? We've had our closure in this session below the range. Well, When did this happen? 7 a.m. And maybe now this was the drive back in range, right? So if we see a heavy push up, we're likely to finish out the range to the upside. Maybe this was the volume grab, right? But the issue here is if this was the volume grab, why the fuck have we just ranged for an hour? It's a whole hour of ranging. If this wasn't orders to drive up, right? Why the fuck are we ranging here? Why are we stuck here instead of grabbing these orders and driving up? So yeah, we're gonna need to close outside the ranges. There we go. Yeah, so you know the closure outside the range is the indication of volume. And from that point, you can either continue down or close back in the range. And once you close back in range, you typically fill the range completely to the other side. But did we really close outside the range here? Can we consider that a closure outside the range? Right. So we'll see. If it was, I would have expected the market to drive up on the very next candle. But we stuck around here for an hour. So 4 minutes till the 4-hour closure, and the 4-hour is looking bearish at the moment. You're in Brazil? Nice. Can I use your address for a passport? Don't answer that. They're watching. They're always watching. We used to text with T9. Yo, well, if they had T9 texting competitions, I would have taken them down. Well, I was legendary status on T9. I never even needed to look at the phone. If we go back to T9, I can text like this behind my back. T9. Catalyst at 9. I think 9:30 and 10 is your catalyst. News at 10 and 9:30 NYC open. 9 is just a 4-hour closure, so that's just some extra data for us. I wouldn't say that's a catalyst for a move. It could be a catalyst for locking in on an entry, but I don't think it's a catalyst for the market to actually drive. Reza. Got also a leg candle here on the 15. Yep. Boom. Back the other way. Damn, I wanted to go smoke a J. You know, we got 2 minutes. I'll be back in one of them. Which one? Damn, almost made a noise when I got up, chat. I swear I'm conscious of like groans, right? And like moans lately. Like, you know how your parents, like when you were little, they'd get up off the chair and they'd be like, ah, or something like that, right? They'd sit down on a couch and then they'd be like, ah, and then they'd get up, right? I think like that's a sign you're getting old. If you've ever had a sign, that's one of them. So I'm like conscious of that. I used to be, when I was little, I used to think, damn, why are you making noises when all you're doing is just getting up or sitting down or moving your legs? Like, why are you groaning? Right now that I got older, I'm like, oh, I've done that myself, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna stay conscious of that, and I'm not gonna make no noises when I get up or move, and I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna keep myself young. I'm conscious of these things. Are we closing yet? I think we're closing. Cool story, Wix, but shut the fuck up and lock in on the 4 hour. Unk status, true. Old man powers. Do that in my 20s. You know you're old when you don't change the ringtone. I have no ringtone. My phone's on silent 24/7. All right, so we closed. 4 hour closed. Ooh, with a wick. Bottom wick. I don't know, because this is one ugly 1 hour candle. We should come down here based on the 4 hour. But based on the range we're in and that 1 hour closure, oh God, yeah, this. If this 1 hour had some kind of wick, anything, any kind of wick, we are in here on the top wick sells. Damn, it makes a lot of sense here on the 4. You also broke the previous 4 low. Like, yeah, sells make sense here. Maybe if we don't create a bottom wick here and we come up heavy. I don't know. If this is gonna drive, I'm gonna let this drive and create more wicks. I'm not gonna yeah. That's just an ugly 1 hour closure. It should come down if you're looking at the 4, but the 1 is ugly. Yeah, I don't want to make a small bottom wick and just ride straight back up. Yeah, this is what I don't want, right? I don't want to be here questioning myself after this small bottom wick. What was that? 6, 7 pips, 8 pips. Now that it's created this wick, right? If it comes up, bounce off resistance, yeah, it's got some range. It's got 6 pips of range to fill here, or 8 pips of range, and then you're, you know, the 4 hour wick. But I don't want to be part of this pullback. Look great on the 4 hour. Looks ugly on every other time frame. So I'm gonna wait for these things to line up and look good on every time frame. No trades yet today. No, that 31 is from yesterday. What else? How do you think the 2 hour closure looks? I haven't even looked at it. Looks decent. Looks decent to come down. It's gonna need to find resistance. This is just like things change, right? You can't disregard these levels here. You can't disregard the level before you closed below here, right? So if we were looking at it like this, remember I said, well, there's this the closure below and now volume. Can't disregard that level. You can't disregard the fact that the 1 hour closed with no bottom wick. You know, even though the 4 hour looks great. 4 hour looks like it's going to create a top wick, come down, and we're looking for a drive down to 38 areas. But 4 hours a long candle, and we're only 3 minutes in. You got 3 hours and 55 minutes of this 4 hour, right? We've come up. Give it a chance. Let it find a resistance, come back down, close below here. Be patient, or wait for news. We'll wait for news if we don't go anywhere. Banging on the door. My bad. I didn't hear it. Soundproof. Aaron Judge swung and missed on 36 of 66 swings in the last 6 games. Completely missed the ball on 55% of his swings. Guy sucks. Viewers are smart. They know what's will for trade after 4 hour. That's why it's 5:40 now. Well, it's 5:35 now. They're dropping now. Damn, Nick dropped 2 spots today in the Zoom. What happened, bro? Play King of the Hill. King of the Zoom pyramid. Oh shit, how did you get back up there? That's crazy. You can possibly be hammered out of the range by news if it ain't mixed. And even if it's mixed, we might get broken out of the range just with volume. We'll see. Chat. Remember how we hit 26.3k subs on Friday? YouTube said nah. 26.2. Go back. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Fucking YouTube. Broke the previous 4-hour high. No. Broke the previous 2 hour. Broke the previous 1 hour. Has not broken the previous 4 hour. If Trump wins, do you think gold will stay bullish? I think what Trump does is create a massive amount of volume. I don't know which direction it'll go in. Wow. Daniel Jones sucks. The Giants suck. The Giants gave away for free. Just let him walk. The greatest running back of his generation. They just let him walk for nothing and gave out a massive yo, I can't even. Joan, what's his contract? Yo, they gave out a massive contract to this shit show. It's terrible. You gave a refund, 10 subs back. Nice. Yeah, there's no point here on the charts where there's not a single time that we've seen so far in the last hour since our session began where time frames have aligned. All time frames have been telling a different story. Oh, chat, you ready to witness history? Who's ready to witness history? If we break all-time highs, you're looking for buys? No. No, not right now. I'm looking for a closure. I don't care how much it drives right now. I need a closure above all-time highs. Whenever you range like this, right? A heavy range, you get a heavy breakout, but in order for me to confirm that we're breaking out, right? Because at some point, right, this candle freaking did look like this, right? And at some point, this candle looked like this, right? But you had to wait for closures. Same thing to the upside. I'm gonna need to see closures outside the range. And also with news coming up, it's gonna matter when that happens, when we get closures. Didn't know every cycle of history is like 4 days. Yeah, that's why they call it 4X. What's new? Same shit, different toilet seat. Looks, was it possible to buy when the 4-hour did make a low then break of the highs because the 1 hour had no bottom work? Yeah, but then you're sitting here looking at this previous 4-hour, right? Close bearish and watching this come up thinking, all right, this has got to be a top wick. All right, no, this is a top wick here. It's just, I don't want to sit here guessing if it's a top wick for the 4-hour. I want time frames to line up, so I don't have those questions. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe you guys see things or that I don't see, or you see things differently, right? You see what I see, but you interpret it differently. Right? Maybe you're locking in on something different, so I don't know. For me, I gotta see us close outside this range. We said before, it's a 100 pip range. There's a lot of room here. You can trade the range. I didn't. You have a copy trader in your signal group? Yeah, everyone who's in the signal group, they're all copy traders. All the members. You mean like a bot, like an Autobot? No. You gotta, when you see the signal, you gotta take your own positions. I don't trade for you. I give you access to behind the scenes of my trading. I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't, you probably got to buy that software on your own. I'm not sure if that even exists. To take trades as soon as the signals drop, I think you would have to connect your terminal somehow to my trading terminal, which ain't happening. But it shouldn't be an issue. Like if you're locked in, if you're never at the computer, all right. But if you're locked in, you know, if you're in tune with the way I trade, you'll be there when I'm taking positions. There's probably a copy trading program, Discord to MT5. It would somehow have to probably work with my MT5 to Discord bot, right? Flip the tape. Gotcha. So the 15 closed here, no top wick. Yeah, 15 looks terrible. Every candle looks terrible. Every time frame looks terrible. Okay, I don't want to say terrible, but it's just noise for now. Doesn't look like anything that I'm looking for just yet. Why is 15 terrible? Because it has no bottom wick or top wick. It's just a candle. It's a range. All it did is this is basically a range, right? Wicks are ranges, but a candle has no top or bottom wick. That candle in itself is also a range, right? This is a range right here. News direction? I don't know. News in 40 minutes. We will see. I don't know. Wicks to break my resistance bias. I'm thinking switching to buy. Will analyze the charting. Analyze the charting. Yeah, every closure. Reanalyze. Yeah, type of range where people blow accounts. Well, this is a heavy push here. This is a strong push, right? One candle. After all of this, right? And remember we said if we can take, if we say this was the range, right? You kind of have your head and shoulders now closing or printing, right? You could say one shoulder came down, broke the lows here, broke this range, closed below, respected this, right? Just the motion playing out. You can say that, but I couldn't take it. Nine minutes for NYC open. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much in the mornings. I think I get enough sleep, enough rest. Can the amount of activity you do the day prior determine if your regular sleep is enough rest for you? Like, let's say you get like 5 hours of sleep every night. Can the amount of physical or mental activity that you've done before affect you in a way where you need, like, now you need 8 hours, or is the same 5 hours still okay for you? No matter how much activity you get done in a day. Yeah, I got 5 hours of sleep last night. I typically get anywhere from 3 to 5 hours of sleep. 3 to 6, I want to say 3 to 6 hours. I go to bed typically at like midnight, like 1 a.m. lately. Yesterday I went at like 1:30. And I wake up at around 6, 5:30, 6. Been on magnesium plus melatonin combo. Oh, the M&Ms. Yeah, whenever I have M&Ms, I don't sleep like that. I can't function 5 hours. No, I'm gonna function whether I had 1 hour of sleep or 5 hours of sleep. But I've been walking around in the morning just yawning. Just can't stop yawning. We see. And you guys have to yawn because of that too. After lunch you will feel sleepy for real? No, I get more energy as the day goes on. Like I'm gonna go smoke a joint and I'm gonna feel like I just fucking hit the NOS button on like a Toyota Supra, on a Fast and Furious Supra. Yeah, weed wakes me up. I'll smoke some sativa. I get up, I'll start joking around, all energetic and shit. Exactly, Kenny. I'd be like Kanye on fucking Ellen. Привет, привет. Nah, I smoke some sativa in the morning. I don't care. I can smoke a indica in the morning. I'll still have energy. I smoke anything in the morning. Weed gets me sleepy is if I eat edibles. You know what? Weed doesn't make me sleepy. You know what makes me sleepy? My environment. Like, a lot depends on my environment. Like, if I'm indoors and it's like shade outside and even if it's raining sometimes, man, I want to lay down and pass out. When I hear the sound of ocean waves or white noise, right? I just wanna be like, all right, you know what? There's nobody around. Ain't nobody gonna see this. I turned into a senior citizen at a medical office. You know those. You guys know, all of yous with AARP cards, you guys know how that is. $555 viewers right now. 555 viewers. Last time I smoked weed, I had a broken hand and thought the grudge girl was under my blankets. That one. Yeah. They send me the card, I throw it in the trash. Yeah, you know you're getting old when you're getting AARP cards, bro. Kenny be running out to the mailbox first before his kids see it. Nah, bruh. We young. Call up the insurance company. You guys are giving away my age, bruh. Stop sending me shit. Told the kids I'm 25. Fuck them discounts. Straight cheese. Wow. Excuse me. I got you.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
So NYSE open here. Might see a push. No bottom wick. Straight up. Or straight down. Got a wick to fill. 20 some pips. If this was going to reject, where can it reject? Can reject here. I don't know. For all I know, this 4 hour can come down and flip bearish. That is a lovely closure on the 30. You got this nice wick to fill. Just this, if this closed outside the range, just like it is, like if the range was down here, yeah, it's actually a good rejection point to look at. We might reject right off these wicks right here, off that previous range, if you're gonna reject, right? Because if you look across, there's also a support right here that you drive off of, right? You see these wicks here, previous resistance that can now turn into a support. The issue is, you have a stronger level you're bouncing off of here than this. It looks great. Look at the 30. The 30 looks incredible. Thing is, NYSE open, I don't know. Does this come back up, or is this a heavy drive down for the 4 hour flip for NYSE? Looks like it should come up. We haven't had that closure outside the range. So maybe it sticks around for the news here in 28 minutes. Yeah, these candles look great, but it's the area that they're closing in that's not that amazing. Yeah, we will definitely be trading the new strategy. Wow, at 30 minute, at 30 worked out perfectly. That would have been good 20 pips there. Flip was good. Yeah, I would never trade the flip here. I would trade to the flip, but not the flip. Very rarely. The flip would have to be outside the range. This is flipping right at resistance. On the wick, you have some room to resistance to come up. Took the 30 wick entry. Yeah, the one we just discussed here. Right. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, outside the range, I'm taking that 30. Within this range, I'm a bit skeptical. What I would also say is, if this wasn't news in 25 minutes, we're taking the break of the all-time highs here. Because we've attempted to come up, rejected, now you're going to fill this wick and you're going to break that wick. And with volume, you know, typically you drive up here, but you have news. We're still within the range. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to hold this, if we're waiting for news, if it's going to drive up. I mean, we never do. We play the probability. But I think the probability here will be better on the news entry than here. It's only the first 5 minutes of NYC Open. Yeah, I don't want to be in a position when news hits. Light candle on the 5. I know you used to trade GJ. I would assume you know, why does USD news affect GJ so much? No idea. I haven't seen GJ in like 3 years. I haven't looked at it in like 3 years. There we go. You guys are witnessing history. New all-time highs. There you go. You're all witnesses right here. Just broke all-time highs. You're all witnesses. How historical. This is interesting because it pulled back to this previous wick, right? On the smaller time frame. Resistance could now turn support. Man, this is so interesting. This rebreak of the high looks freaking amazing. But timing wise, right? Because if the 15 closes above here in 6 minutes, great. Our closure above, and then your 15 minutes until 2 red folders. Because look, now the price is attempting to come back down in range. If it's made this attempt to come back down in range. If it fails and re-breaks highs, it's going to drive further. Do I want to be stuck in a position right before news? Pips, nice job. Because you had the 30, right? You had the entry off the 30. No, I like what you do. I like that you trail your stops. That's great risk management. You can't lose with stops and profit, man. Your stops and profit, it's house money. Damn, times have changed. Times have really changed. Yeah, times have changed that we're hitting new all-time highs every other week or every week. And back in the day, I remember being like 500, 600 pips from all-time highs or 1,000 pips from all-time highs. Never even thinking about that, right? But then again, a lot changes, right? Back in the day, like dads had 3 to 4 kids. Now kids have like 3 to 4 dads. Like everything's changed, right? Life has completely changed in less than a generation. I like how we stumble upon genius comedy just by accident here all the time. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, that's pretty fucking funny. Oh, man. Just stumble upon high quality satire. Just bump into it. Closing here in a minute and a half. Minute 50. Let's see. Let's see. The times they are changing. This re-break at a high is something we would usually be in if there was no news. I'm not taking a position here on re-break at a highs. What I will do is if we can push heavy to the upside right now, right? If we can continue pushing and leave a steep wick on a pullback, I might think of taking it. Might think about taking a position before news, but it would have to be right now. In the next minute, we'd have to push. I feel like after a year getting better with FOMO, like not something. After a while, you just forget about it. You forget about those feelings exist. You're just kind of in your routine, and you're just doing what you do. It's time. Here we go. See, 30 seconds. Perfect. It's pushing. Now, if we can pull back but still close above. Rebreak. How much was the rebreak? Yeah. We'd usually be in here. This is a lovely rebreak. Because remember I said we came up here and then we gave price a chance to come back down in range. It came down here and didn't drive. Came back to rebreak the high. So the rebreak at high is valid. It makes sense. But we are 14 minutes away from news, from 2 red folders. I just don't want to be stuck in a position with either no range or arbitrary range, right? Or no closure. But he did just close. He closed with no top wick on the 15. So also not a place I'd look for positions. Yeah, the only possible position we could look for is the bottom wick on a 30 or the rebreak of the highs. The 30 was in a range, didn't line up. And a rebreak of the highs is 15 minutes before the news. Why do you consider that no top wick? Because it's only a few pips, you know. So if relative to everything else, right? That's no top wick. That's less than 3 pips, 2 something, 2.9 pips. That's not a wick, right? It doesn't mean it won't come up, but it means that I need it to come up and create a wick. So that's what it's doing right now. It's coming up. I don't know if it's going to create a wick or continue driving, right? Probably another 150, 200 pips of driving up. But I gotta wait for the news here. Yeah, it's not easy to avoid FOMO, right? As you see price driving and driving, you're like, fuck, I could add this, I could add that. Relax. With that mindset, you could have had every single move from $1 all the way up to here, 28 to 2,700, or all of London, or all of Asian session, right? The market's always moving. Be more selective, I guess. More people at the Zoom door. Come on in. It's a 100 pip 30-minute candle, NYC candle. 52 to 62. If price drop's going to be a heavy drop, I mean, it does not tend to do this. Like, to see this candle is almost impossible. Like, this doesn't really happen. Not that it's impossible, it's just 99% chance that won't happen. It's not gonna move straight up and straight down. It's gonna do some waves. It's gonna get a little wavy here, gonna get a little parabolic. Buy stop for the paper trade, which is a good point here. So you guys already know how we trade news. We're gonna wait. We're gonna drop down for the first 5 minutes of the news from 10 to 10:05. We'll drop down to the 1. We'll look for a push on the 1. A push. I'm stuttering. A push on the 1 minute, and then we will look for a rebreak of that push. With the fact that we're bullish right now, we might have a buy limit at the previous resistance, somewhere around these areas. I think maybe previous all-time high around, let's go back here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Maybe right here, right? If we can have the paper trade will be like this. It'll be a buy limit here. I'm not going to take it. Something just sample sizing, right? Then there's deep stops. Yeah, and let's see if the stop was here. Stop's gonna be here. It's a 30 pip stop. That's not bad. I want a slight pullback, right? 63.58, or 50 pips from that drop. Well, this is an hourly closure, right? If this pulls back, leaves us this massive top wick. You know, we got a bottom wick. News comes out, bad for the dollar. We're gonna have bottom wick entries here. The new paper trades are working out pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have real trades, or we're gonna have our news trade plus something we're sample sizing for news trades as well. Stops are based on these wicks off the 5 minute. Yeah, we got 6 minutes to go here. No, while we wait, chat. Do a little pre-trade stretch. Touch your toes. Knees and toes, knees and toes. Oh shit, I forgot my lighter. My fuego. Oh, excuse me. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Wait. Let me turn off my YouTube sound. Wait, did you guys hear me talk before my cough? Oh, you didn't. You didn't hear me talk. I was muted. I was talking about the paper trades. It's not. They're not. There's going to be no buy stop. They're limit trades, right? So it's a buy limit or a sell limit. I'm sample sizing limit positions as price is moving against you. The key is not the drive of the news. The key in the sample size trade is the push first and then the pullback. You're trading the pullback of the news, not the drive. All right, and what else we had? If news wicks down first, you're taking a buy stop. No, I would take a buy limit depending. I'd also need to see the actual news play, the actual numbers for some confluence in that case. All right, we got less than a minute here. All right, so we said there was no top wick here, no range. Price came back down. 30 seconds. Hold on, let's go. Let's get our Forex factory up and going. 30 seconds for the numbers. Oh, welcome. Somebody at the Zoom door. You got 10 seconds here. So we're gonna jump into the 1 minute, and we're gonna see if we're gonna look for a push. Oof. Numbers dropped, didn't they? I'm looking for a rebreak of this high on the news push. Watch your spread. My spread is jumping. But it pushed up here. So I'm going to have a buy stop above the highs. I'm accounting for 2.5 pips of spread. Okay, I have a buy stop here above the highs. How did the news come out? Still pending? Ooh, bad numbers. We should come up here. Consumer confidence. Looking like it might flip bearish. I don't know. With those numbers. Come on. Ooh, mixed numbers. Good and bad. Oh, man. I want this candle to flip bearish. I want this to flip bearish and then come up. That would be great. But if we don't, I mean, we're going to follow the strat, right? The one created a high, pulled back. A rebreak of that high should drive. But the numbers are mixed. If we don't have positions here in 2 minutes, we will reevaluate. I'll let you know once we get activated. Not yet. Break of the highs. Rebreak of the highs. And we're activated here, gang. Just rebroke the highs. I don't know why it's not activated here. My price on my broker is way up. Yep, we're in a position here on the rebreak of the highs based off the news strat. And it rebroke the highs twice here. Well, for me, it did. Pulled back, rebroke the highs, and then rebroke the highs again. Five closing here right now. Lock in. If we get a bottom wick on the 5, we might have more entries. I need a bottom wick on the 5. I don't know. This sucks that it came up first, because now it can come up and come down. Need a bottom wick. I don't know. We don't have that bottom wick on the 5. Oh yeah. Wait, did the 5 flip? I'm gonna close half here at 10, and I'm gonna go break even here right now. See if we can push, but I'm break even. I closed half my position at 10. So stops are to BE. It's house money here at this point. Let's see if we can push a little bit. I don't think, did the 5 re-break the low? It did, right? It created a bottom. I barely have a nubbin on my 5, but it's house money at this point, right? Let's see if it can push. There's a lot of volume. My spread's jumping up and down, so I might get taken out by spread. Yeah, pulling back. Come on. Come on. It's B hit. Watch, now it's going to push for 300 pips. I closed half at 10. This is not like, here's the deal. We're probably not break even here yet if this 5 gets a bottom wick. But the 5 did not create a bottom wick. It barely created a nubbin. So I'm still skeptical here, right? This should have created a bottom wick for us to kind of slingshot. I think if we did that, we'd slingshot straight through this area. Five pip gain? No. 9 pip gain at 10 lots. Yes. How was your morning? I'm technically good enough to go chill, you know what I mean? $90 pip risk for 5 pip gain. Yeah, but if somebody threw 5 pips on the ground for you, would you not pick it up? Even though it was 9 pips. Right? If somebody sees 9 pips on the ground, are you guys not picking up 9 pips if you see it? You just gonna walk by it? You can be like, nah. The fuck? What do you mean? How are you mad that I just picked up 9 pips? I seen it there and I picked it up. This shit's mine. Don't be hating. I don't know. I know we waited a lot for this, but it's not going to be a long day here for us. We're not sitting here till like 11, 11:30. I got some shit to do at 11, actually. Out of all days this week, today I got some shit to do at 11. But we can't, like, you have to understand what the five's doing here. You have to understand what the news did here. And if you understand that, you don't want to be in this position as this is flipping bearish. You probably want to wait for a higher time frame closure, maybe the 30, maybe the 1. We'll see. We'll see. It's only one of 5 trades at half taken off at 10 pips with a full. No, we're counting the combined total of all the trades, just like we do for losses. The wins aren't special, right? They're not more special than losses. We're going to count them the same. We're going to count the combined total pips, right? When I take a pineapple, we take a combined total of all my 8 or 10 or 12 positions. That's what we do here, right? If I take 2 positions, we're going to take a combined total of those positions. If I could take 1 position, we're going to take combined total of that 1 position. And that's what we're going to put down. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're going to keep doing. Yeah. When I had a combined total yesterday, day before yesterday, of 5 pips or 4.6, it went as a break even though it was a combined total of 5 pips. You done calling it? Later. You ever like hit 2 stop loss on the same day? Yeah. We had 3 losses in a row to start off, I want to say June. I want to say the first 3 trades of June was 3 losses in a row. I don't think it was all in the same session. It was like over a 3-day period. Yeah, since everything's kind of arbitrary here, right? We don't have any resistances we can base our levels off of. Anything above here, I'm going to look to play the relationship of the 2 candles. We're going to need a top wick on one. We're going to need the bottom wick on the next. And we're going to need other time frames to line up. What was the total pips lost for 3 positions? I don't remember. It was around 500-600 pips. It took a little, I want to say around 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm waiting on a 15 closure to see if we can pull back here so we can play the wick. I say, right, the key is to really figure out which candle is going to drive. You want to be in the volume candle, the one that's driving, not the one that's pulling back. And we weren't. That's what we weren't right about. That wasn't the candle that's driving. Not that 1 minute rebreak. Although I think this is what we saw. I'd understand this if both numbers came out red here, the continued push, but with the mixed bag here, still kind of waiting for a pullback. The only levels we have here are off the 1 minute. There's no 5 levels established yet. Nothing, just the 1 minute. So we use what we can to our advantage, right? And so far, this is the only level we can mark off here. Breaking. 15 close, pretty ugly. Not too great. Not much range to go up at this 1 minute resistance. No bottom wicks. Continue drive up. You held positions close to full. Nice. What? 15 pips? 13 pips? Always get stopped out at B. I move stops after reaching 101. So close partials after reaching 101. Kenny's still in. I don't doubt it. Smoke and hold. It's not a bad strategy. In the grand scheme of things, that's not a bad strategy. Smoke and hold. Yeah, I'm going to wait on a 30 closure here. 10 minutes. See if we get that top wick. See if we can really pull back. I'm fine with this drive. But we'll see if we can pull back. It's the Kenny Wisdom strategy. Yeah, I told you guys. Kenny trusts my positions more than I do. There's a lot of volume. Like, we can get it on the 5 too, but it just needs to happen. Nice push, pull back. Let's get some bottom of countries. Waiting for a sell. It's a tough market to sell. I'm in from 27.33 and still have 25% running. Wait. Who is that? Let's see. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Too much. A lot of time still left. There's yeah, the 15's pulling back, 30's pulling back. Still 8 minutes. Gotta be patient here. Wicks 1 hour, no bottom wick. What would that mean in a current bullish candle? You could probably use that as your stops if you're looking for buys. Yeah, if this 1 hour flips, might look like it's coming back down in range. Horse is in the sky. What? Thanks for the responses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ask questions while you can. $27.70. Is it raining? Hold on a second. Let me avoid a shaggy joint by taking it out. Actually, you know what? Since we're all waiting here, let's just smoke it while I'm here. Might as well. Still waiting on this 30. It's probably the last closure though I'm waiting on. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Gotta be somewhere at 11, but we'll see. I call gold by horse, so that's why he loves me. Okay, sure. Putin beginning military drills. It's Russia. It's a war machine. They don't stop with military drills. They're just continuing. They're not beginning. They're continuing with military drills. Yeah, and then Rocket Man fucking sent like 10,000 soldiers to Russia too, right? Yeah. Yep. Wix is cooking. Raindrop. Drop top. I think either China or no, North Korea. Little Rocket Man. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for being the only normal one to finish the rest of that sentence. I was waiting. I was waiting to see how many people will finish that sentence. Finish the lyric. Adam McKinney, the only normal one here. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding, chat. We're all normal in our special way. I'm just saying that's what I would have done. I would have finished that. Would you quit vaping? Yeah, I already quit. Have you seen me vaping today? No. Who are you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? Who are you gonna believe? Honestly. Honestly. All right, lock in. We got 45 seconds. This is a lovely wick. We might have a buy here at 64 at this previous wick if we have never come back there. 15. I think we're gonna need top wicks. So we need a bottom wick first because I think the market's gonna need top wicks before it comes down. This could get interesting. We might see a heavy push down too. These were our entrances. see. Give me a bottom wick. Gift to me the wick. Or forever hold your peace. Will it be here, 66, or will it be here at 64? I want the 64 entry, honestly, but we might not get there. And if we don't, that's all right. Really? That's it? No, I don't think so. Could be, right? This, what you just said, it's either this area here at 66 with the wicks or 64. I'm not gonna fuck around with 66 here. But this area at 64, I might. Seems risky with the 1 hour candle. Well, I'll take the risk, and here's the thing. If the hourly closes back in range, right, then I'll call it. It's all right. It's not massive risk. But the price typically needs to come back up and grab orders before driving, so the probability will be on our side. We just want the optimal entry, which we might not get because it seems to be rejecting off the 66 level that we just said right here. But if we get the optimal entry for us, I think we will be in there. I just need a steeper wick. Yeah, a lot of bullish volume. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see right now. Okay, if we don't get it, if it flips, breaks the highs right now, and fills this wick, I'm probably going to call it a session. I need to be somewhere at 11, so I can be a little bit late, 15, 11:30, but if it does that, it means I'm gonna need to wait on the hourly closure if it fills this wick. And if I have to wait on the hourly closure, I can't do that. No, not fencing. I have underwater basket weaving today. Tomorrow I have telepathic skydiving. I'll be skydiving, but we'll be doing it through. You know the deal. Yeah, it looks like that the 66 level one here. Maybe not. Will we come back down? Ooh, maybe it didn't. how many sports you play? I got a lot. I got synchronized swimming practice next week. Starting the season for synchronized swimming. That it? F5 flip bullish. Yeah. Did. First 2 minutes. That sucks. Hello? Hello? Testing. Okay, I hear myself. Didn't quite get there, but it should retest the highs. At 5 did flip bullish. Fuck. We're looking for an entry right here. That might be enough. How much for the fill of the wick? 20? Chat. I don't know if I want to take this. It should drive. It comes up. It looks like it wants to come up, but I don't know if I want to take this. Looks lovely. Yeah, you were either taking the 5 flip to have an advantage point to here, but I was really locked in on this area. Just we didn't quite get there. Maybe about 7-8 pips away. It's a lovely flip on the 30 though. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Let's fill in this wick. You have your entry either off this level, off that wick. And if it didn't quite get there, you're probably looking at the 5 flip to have yourself the most time. This way, by the time the candle flips here, you're already in profit, right? Don't really want the 30 flip, even though the 30 should drive too. Stronger time frame, but the most optimal entries were either the bottom of the wick or this area here on the 5 flip. 5-leg candle. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this. A Jamaican? No, Jamaican. I am Jamaican. Yeah, no, but it looks good if you're already in positions, but it doesn't look good to enter positions here. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, gang. I wasn't sure, but I took the buy, 14 pips in profit. Thanks for the breakdown, insight, very helpful. Absolutely, yeah. I was really wanting the perfect entry here. I wanted the wick of the wick. I mean, just in this case, because of the high volumes, arbitrary levels, right? And we've never been here before, all-time high, so I don't know what's... I don't have any confirmed resistances. I can just go based on what I see here, and this seemed like the most logical area for that bottom wick. See, at this point, it's come up, rebroken the highs. Even if it comes down, breaks that low, you can't look for this. You got to look for a support to be established. So if you come back down, right, and the price starts coming back the other way, right, even if the hourly flips bearish, doesn't mean it'll come back down in range. This doesn't mean anything, right? You're looking to hold this area as support, right? And on the higher time frame, you'll probably look to start filling the range back up. Or you play, that's if it starts coming down, right? If it starts flipping or breaking the hourly low, it doesn't mean it's driving down. For buys, I'm gonna, honestly, if it was me, I'm probably not gonna trade it. I got a dip, but I would look for the same thing here off the hourly for the top wick to be left and a pullback, and see if you can bounce off the most recent resistance that can now turn into a support, and you only have those on the 5 and the 1, so you'll probably have to determine that off the 5 and the 1. All right, yeah, let's call it a session. We waited, took a really small piece of the pie today, right? We really had more of the icing today, not really the actual pie itself, just some icing. Just got a taste of it, just so we know what it tastes like. All right, gang, good luck to everybody that's gonna stay and overtrade. If you get clapped, remember 1-800 got clapped. The margin call center operator standing by. I gotta go. We got a small little 9 pip W today. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're in the signal channel, I'm probably not going to be on the charts till Asian session. I'm lying. I'm not going to be. I'm done for the day because I won't be back. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to see you guys. Signal channel, you guys can take a day off because I got a lot of stuff I need to do today. I just remembered I gotta go to a few places. 1-800 got clapped. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 8 a.m. Eastern. Hopefully, everything will be running well. We'll have some minor updates. All right, mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Hold on, I want to see, what is it doing? It's reflipping back. Oh, well, maybe not enough orders grabbed. Remember I said if this reflips back bearish, you're looking to establish a support. Don't just trade it off the bottom wick now. All right, Zoom gang, Kenny, good job. Nick, I'll see you guys on the clubhouse side. Mods, you guys are the greatest. The world's greatest. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, you guys know the deal. My time here is up. The outro is getting queued up here. And time for us to say goodbye. Just like that, chat. Another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody.